Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Shubhada Karande. I'm an occupational therapist. That's where the doctor part comes from. So occupational therapy is all about your occupation and the way to do it right. And which field explains more better than ergonomics. So I wish to give you a small demo of what all this will consist of. Uh, Everyone, please raise your hand out. Anyone, right or left. Fan out the fingers. Okay? So I'm trying to quickly give you a demo of how wrong postures can affect you. Okay? How your muscles, how your joints, how your bones are getting affected every day with wrong habits. This is a quick demo. How many of you are already feeling tingling numbness? Some sensation? Raise your hand. Other hand. Are you already feeling some tingling numbness, some sensation, something is happening? You are strong. The crowd who has said no are young or active. I'm already feeling numbness. Okay. I'll continue this for another 5 seconds. I'll do a countdown. If you are having any sensation, or all of you are bahubalis, I don't know. If you have any sensation, just raise your hand. Okay, I'll just do the countdown. 10, 9, maybe 8, 7, 6. If you're having pain, sir, you can keep your hand down. 5, 5.5. No one? Sorry, my demo is failing here. 4. Thank you. 3. Okay. Let's stop at 3 and let's do a small quick change. No. No, that means you were feeling and you didn't raise your hand. Okay, what you do is just bend your hand at elbow and touch the elbow to your body. You felt any difference? Who felt relaxed at what joint? All of you were in pain and you lied to me. Okay? So this was a quick demo of how unsupported joints and muscle affect you. Okay? And imagine your entire spine, your upper back, your lower back, if it remains unsupported, imagine the repercussions that is affecting your entire health, your entire physical health. Okay? So today I will quickly tell you how I'm part of this and how I can be of help for you and your team. So workplace epidemic, the pictures, the images itself are self-explanatory. Be it in office, be it in healthcare, be it in industrial or other plant. Wherever there is work, there is a right way of doing it, and ergonomics is the way to go. So this is the statistics. I'm also part of the research team. And one of our papers, Keep Moving, we found almost 56% of employees complain of multiple pain. Not how you hid it. They complain. They do. And it is different regions, so single location or multiple location pain problem. So imagine a spine like an intact game of Jenga, and daily habits, daily micro habits that we inculcate by stooping forward, not sitting in the right work setup, carrying bag on one shoulder, my favorite, mobile, guilty. And despite having the right setup, not sitting properly. Okay, all these micro habits lead to a disrupted game of Jenga. Okay, it's a domino effect. So when you did this, your shoulder, your elbow, your wrist, and all the small joints of your palm got affected. So don't think just because my shoulder is paining. No, it's a domino effect. Like in the cycle park lot, if one cycle falls, all the cycle falls. So it starts somewhere in one position, but it affects entire body. So musculoskeletal disorders, or MSDs, not Dhoni, is an epidemic that you should be aware of. And if you want to do something for your team, you should take certain steps via ergonomics. So what is it? It is concerned with understanding of interactions among humans and other elements of system in order to optimize human well-being and overall system performance. It modifies the work to fit the worker and not the other way around. So what happens is one size doesn't fit all because dimensions are different, age group is different, profiles are different. We have to consider that. Other thing is selecting chairs without considering these factors, like what is the size of the person, what are the user dimensions, a short person sitting on a big chair, task profile, I'm not even sitting for long hours. Why am I having a headrest? Integration with workspace, like bigger chair, smaller space. Again, that is more clustered. And user training. People think sitting on a cushioned ergonomic chair, my problems will be resolved. No. Sometimes they don't even know what features are to be adjusted for their comfort. Other factors is, what is your task profile? How long are you going to sit? What is your interaction with the tools that you have? What is your action interaction level with the people? All of these factors have to be considered. And of course, you have to know the guide to the good posture. Anyone know the basic ergonomic rule of sitting right? Yes, sir. What is it? L. Okay. What happens in L? Parallel to the ground. Correct. Correct. So the L is basically the 90-90-90. So you are 90 degrees at your hip joint, at your knee joint, and your ankle joint. That is the inverted L he's talking about. So Godrej Wellness has tapped all these areas for people working in different segments, different sectors. And our objective is to spread awareness about changing office trend, emphasize on ergonomics, understand what are the current trends, understand what are the current disorders, what is the affectations, the current workspace, and provide solutions accordingly. So the entire initiative started when we found this gap where the clients are having the best products but still complaining. So these gaps were identified and then this initiative was taken place. So this is the 3-step approach we have. This is a video. The video will explain the array of services we have to offer and in what form.
Do you know what bad posture can do to your company's performance? Studies show that employees today have a variety of health problems. And not just in the office. Work from home doesn't change things. Longer hours, little or no exercise, and the lack of proper setup all lead to MSDs like back pain, neck pain, and more. This can directly impact your employee productivity and your company's performance. Godrej Interio's Wellness at Work can help make your workspace healthy and more comfortable to work in through ergonomic interventions. How do we do this? Using the ACP approach. First is assessment. We do a thorough workspace audit, observe how your employees work, and identify ergonomic hazards. We also assess the environment, illumination, noise, temperature, etc. to help you make your space conducive to work. Next is correction. We act on our assessment, help remove ergonomic hazards, recommend how you could improve the workspace by rearranging or introducing new elements, and more such interventions. Most importantly, we educate, because changing the environment isn't enough to change habits. We run programs to raise awareness. We tailor on-site and online workshops for office goers so that they practice good working habits every day. We've also conducted these sessions across various sectors. The last step is prevention. Timely reminders to remind people about wellness. When in doubt, you can reach out to us for a consultation. Our panel of workspace experts are happy to help. Let us partner you in your journey towards well-being. Let's make workspaces healthy and productive.
So, like I said, we have gone beyond the office workspace. We have gone into industrial as well, industrial ergonomic assessment and training. We have also gone in the manual task. People who are in the office buildings who are manual laborers, those are also assessed. So this is an example of office assessment that have taken place. These are my colleagues, most of them. So if you see the first image, which is covering the clustered workspace, how many of you have experienced this yourself? Impressive. You are well organized, or Marie Kondo's. Okay. So what happens here is we have 3 work zones. The closest is the primary, the mid one is the secondary, and third one far away is the tertiary one. So the primary zone has to remain cluster-free for you to be more productive. How many of you were aware of that? You cannot have 5 files open, 20 printouts lying there, your phone, everything, keyboard, mouse, all in that space. Imagine you trying to organize yourselves. Your energy is draining. Similar to the demo that I just said, how many of you are in pain and no one said yes? More than saying that you were strong, there it highlighted how people are unaware. What is happening to them? All these on micro level. But as soon as I asked you to flex the elbow, you realize the difference. That is about the awareness rather than you trying to portray being strong. So that unawareness starts even with the workspace arrangement. Then improper sitting. Despite having the best chair, the chair is not used to the maximum benefit. Armrest is there, but the elbow is not resting. Keyboard, the laptop height has been increased, but it is not accessorized and the wrist and elbow is compromised. Again, the person is so tall, the headrest is not even reaching his head. Okay, so choosing the right ergonomic environment is also important. The stooping is the new posture epidemic that I see in even younger crowd who has joined the workforce. And you see what is happening to that wrist. If that wrist is positioned that way for good 8 to 9 hours, imagine all the blood vessels here, all the nerve supply. Imagine the damage it is happening, waiting to happen. So holistic employee well-being is at the center of the evolution. Almost 31% of employees expect their employees do something. Employers do something about and should be interested in their physical as well as mental well-being. So I recommend you provide an ergonomic environment and training for you and your team where the infrastructure matches the job profile. User training, where users must know and understand how the body interacts with the environment, the chair, and other equipments in the area, be it the table, be it the chair, be it the laptop, whatever tools they have to work with, they should be aware how it has to be used for maximum productivity and maximum comfort. Also invest in at work wellness programs. One of them will be ergonomics, and I also cover stretching at the work desk itself. So I will conduct audits, I will conduct training, but people will forget. You will also forget after a point, what was it? So I also have this complimentary service where wellness tips are emailed to you once a week. Currently they are office, education and healthcare tips, ergonomics of these 3 segments. They are absolutely free of cost and it will pop just once. So once in a week in your email, I will not spam you. So if you're interested, just share your email ID with me. And if you go a step forward and want to make it co-branded with your organization's logo, what happens is, if you circulate it amongst your team, they associate, yeah, my brand is doing something for me. If you want to share it with your clients, it's a better brand recall. And again, this is a complimentary service. This is an example of few co-branded wellness tips. We have Kellogg's, Tata, Cipla associated with us. This is how it will look. Again, complimentary. Just a reminder, next month, October, is International Global Ergonomics Month. So if you are considering to help your team in some way for ergonomic health and well-being, get in touch with me. We can modify a tailor-made ergonomic training program for your organization. Okay, get in touch with me. My booth is also outside. Any queries? None? So either I explained it very well or the opposite. Okay, I have a bit of time on my hand. I'll quickly demonstrate a stretch, simple stretch that you can do right now in your chair. How many of you would be interested? I will quickly do a relaxation because we just had lunch. I don't want to strain your body. So I'll do a relaxation technique for which just sit comfortably, upright, rest your back. Can the lights be dimmed, please? We will do a gradual relaxation technique. Close your eyes and just follow my voice. Place your hand on your thighs, palm on your knees. Relax. Relax your jaw muscles. Relax your jaw. Take your attention on your shoulder. Relax your shoulder. Take your attention on your knee. Relax your knee. Relax your toes. Slowly breathe in. Count 3 breaths. In, out, in, out. Slowly rub your palms against each other. Create a warmth. If you have specs, be careful. Place your warm palm on your eyeballs, all over your face, chest. Open your eyes and relax. How was that? How many seconds of life did it take? Hardly 20. I had 10 seconds on my clock. Hardly 10 seconds it took. So as basic as this can be used for your employee well-being. Thank you so much.